Hi, good morning. My name is Bright, a member of GMB Group, and we are presenting on MTN Ghana. We believe Scacom PLC is undervalued and it will realize its intrinsic value when the market reaches its full sector potential and diversification opportunities. Quickly moving to looking at the company overview, MTN Ghana is currently the leading telecommunication network in the country. It first floated its shares on the Ghana Stock Exchange in the year 2018 with a stock price of 75 pesos, and it is currently trading at 89 pesos, which shows a 14% increase in its share price. The company provides four main services, which are the data services, the voice services, the mobile financials, popularly known as the MOMO, and the digital services. Looking at the industry overview, the industry comprises of four main telecommunication networks, which are the MTN Ghana, Vodafone Ghana, Airtel Tigo, and Glo Ghana. As of December 2020, MTN Ghana occupied or had the largest market share with 57.2 from the mobile voice and 72.3 from the data services, which indicates a larger market share of the telecommunication industry.
Now, building on to the basis why MTN Ghana is undervalued and the projected intrinsic value is above the current market price is based on the following thesis. The first thesis is the effort in 4G coverage nationwide. 4G spectrum is of high demand due to its high speed to perform transactions. Hence, MTN has made huge investment to expand the 4G coverage nationwide. From 2018, 36% to 71.7% in 2020. And the second part is the sustainable leverage of MTN Ghana, which shows that they will be able to acquire more debt or borrowing to finance their investment activities for the long term. The third aspect is the implementation of prudent cost strategies to improve margins. So MTN has adopted cost strategies that has enabled it to improve the margins year on year, with the EBITDA margin improving from 36.60% to 52.70% within 3 years, 2018 to 2020. Now, looking at the valuation, which looking at the performance over the past 3 years, 2018 to 2020, the dividend yield of MTN has improved from 2 cedis 67 pesos to 9 cedis 41 pesos. That is showing how the payout, dividend payout to shareholders relative to the stock price. Now, with return on equity also improving from 68 pesos to 1 cedi 27 pesos, it's showing how MTN is making efficient use of shareholders' equity. Net margin has also improved from 17.89% to 23.12% in between 2018 and 2020. Now, the return on investment showing how the returns MTN is making from the investment in its activities has also improved from 46.63% to 68.90%. We adopted a discounted cash flow model with the above key assumptions to project the intrinsic value of MTN within 4 years. Now we realize that the intrinsic value per share was 1.96%, which is above the current price of 89 pesos by 150%.
I want to go on to more reasons why we think MTN is a good buy, and then therefore investors should hold their shares if they already have investment there. So now look at the drivers that either improve or have a side down effect on the revenues of MTN. And then considering the catalyst aspects, we say MTN to be a leader in the fintech, with their Momo initiative. Realize that society, the world is going a cashless society, and everyone wants to perform transactions from their comfort, or the comfort of their home, comfort of their offices, and to save time. So with the Momo initiative by MTN, a lot of customers have opted into the idea such that they can transact anything they want at any point in time from their comfort. So this MTN has recorded a high revenue from this aspect of their initiative. Another initiative, which is a catalyst, which we believe is a catalyst to MTN, is the impact of COVID-19. Whereas during this time, there was lockdown, so most activities were now moved to online, such as lectures, such as church activities, and the need for more data, the need for more airtime buying. So most of MTN customers and even new customers were buying data, were buying airtime from MTN, which led to a high surge in revenue from as a result of the impact of Momo from MTN subscribers. Another catalyst we record was the growth in revenue. MTN sets their service revenue growth between 13 and 15% in 2020, but actually recorded a 16.4% growth in 2020. This increment, as compared to the benchmark, we see as a result of the impact of COVID-19, where people were home and need to connect to friends and family and loved ones via online. So we saw the surge in the growth in the service industry by 16.4%. But in 2019, MTN was listed as the third largest company on the stock market. And for every prudent investor, you want to go into invest into a company that is performing well on the market. So this introduced more investors as a result of their position on the stock market. Another catalyst that could have brought in more customers, more investors, as we saw, is a dividend payout ratio MTN set to be between 60 to 80% for 2021. That is this year. Realized they are going to pay in next month between 60 and 80% as dividends to their customers. Hence, this brought in more customers. This attracted more customers to purchase more investors, to buy in the shares, and hence we see an increase in revenue from this aspect. Now, looking at the downsides, which are the risks, we realize an introduction of ID card in Momo cash out transaction. With this, we are seeing it as a risk because customers without ID cards or who may wish to perform transaction at their convenience or at a pressing point in time, who may not have their ID cards with them, may not be able to take up this transaction. And that means MTN might lose customers to their competitors within the interim, so as to be able to adjust to the new strategy MTN has adapted. So we are going to see MTN might record a downside in their revenue as a result of this initiative. Another impact we see is the COVID-19. The downside of it is a loss of job. Realize one of MTN target group is the workers, and with most workers being laid off home, they do not have enough income to purchase data bundles or buy airtime. So in the interim, MTN might record a downside, a reduction in their revenue from this aspect as a result of the negative impacts of COVID-19 on their workers. In conclusion, we know MTN has downsides, but cannot be compared to the catalyst and then the reasons why you should buy shares if you are thinking of purchasing. MTN is a good buy because its intrinsic value is around CD 96 pesos, but it's currently trading at 0.989 pesos, which is less than the intrinsic value. We believe that in some time to come, when the markets reaches its full potential, MTN is going to be trading at 1 cedi 96 pesos. Hence, anyone contemplating on whether to buy shares from MTN can go ahead to buy. Hence, we recommend MTN as a good buy. Thank you.